Welcome to the Occupational Safety Leadership Podcast, episode number 179. And in today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about how decisions have consequences. I was recently talking to a safety professional, and they seem to be in that paralysis by analysis. Had a lot of data, having trouble making a decision which way to go, because they were very worried about, but what if I go the wrong way? I think all of us have faced that before. We've all thought about that before, and one thing that helps me, and potentially it could help you or not help you, is to just literally look at the data, knowing that I am a flawed human doing the very best I can, and given the data, this makes the most sense right now. Now, like all plans, you make a plan, you execute the plan, and then you adjust the plan as necessary. I've never seen a plan where I came up with a plan and it was brilliant right from the get go. I never changed anything, and everything worked out exactly the way that it was supposed to. So, like all things, you, you're flexible enough that if you find there's something else that has to be addressed that is a much higher severity, consequence, all that good stuff, well, it only makes sense to switch gears and tackle that then. But given what you know right now, you just sit down and do the very best. And there are times you should, and for me, this really helped to I don't know if I would call it free up my mind or liberate my mind, just to understand right from the get go, I'm not going to get it right every time. I'm going to do a great job with the data I have, but there are times where I'm going to fall short. And I know as safety professionals, this really hurts us because we're also thinking that, well, if I fall short, somebody gets hurt out there too. That doesn't mean that somebody is going to get hurt then, because there's a lot of things that we analyze and we work on and we do things that it's lowering the severity, it's lowering the probability, and you could be doing all these great things and then a employee has a auto accident that has nothing to do with the employee's driving, the employee's dead, all that good stuff then. Um, so at this point, I think I'm just rambling on, but just think about how decisions do have consequences. Probably not going to get it right 100% of the time. For me, it helps me to stay flexible enough that when I see my initial plan isn't working, I adjust it as I go. And also, uh, your lack of decisions also have consequences too. This person had been struggling for quite some time, didn't know which way to go forward, and I can understand always wanting more data, but at this point they had paused for easily a week or two, just trying to get more data, help me to make that right decision, and that's awesome and that's great, but that's also a week of productive work that wasn't done because the person was really focused on, but I got to get it right. So, all right, episode 179 is complete. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Um, Please do everything you can to repost this, to share with other safety professionals. Um, Thank you and have a safe day.